like Dr. Does. Are you ready, Jay?
Yeah, let's do it.
You got that good light. You got that good light. Jay
Yeah.
was in our asking me and dropping gems, talking about something I ain't think. You had so much to offer to that group. I was happy that you were like, okay, what I have to say is worthy. And I see you in the topics. You need to be confident in your viewpoints because it's we are learning. We are learning. So don't be shy. Say what you got to say and mean it.
Hey, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not really a shy individual. That I think the thing is for me is I'm only 34. I still think I'm young. I feel young. And I know a lot of times, there's this like kind of notion where you got to get more experience in your life in order to, be able to talk about whatever it is and things like that. So, I just, I think in that one, it was just that particular question that I was kind of worried about
Well, let
answering.
me
But
jump into that. 34 is not 14. Like you've had 34 years of life on this earth. So you have wisdom that you can bestow to someone younger than you, same age as you. And then you also, if you have, see, the thing with life is you don't have to be 99 to have wisdom. Like, first of all, we learn from seeing other people's lives. So, no, I feel like now if you was 24, I might have said, but 34, I mean, Jesus was 33, child. So
mm,
I disagree with you got to have more experience. I think you have enough to offer in the experience you've had thus far.
I,
Because everybody loves it. I love when you say something and I see your point of view. We had the question about the prize, and I loved your take on it, like a different way to see it. So I want you to don't shortchange yourself. All right. So
I
let's get you
received
were
that.
on now. I forgot to ask Ann. So Ann, you gotta let me know. Do you want your video to stay here or do you want it to go out to the world?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Put it out there. I
Okay.
mean, I need to make an update anyway,
Okay,
because
so let's do it because Jay was on the show before and you were a hot commodity. So do you have an update from the other show?
yeah. So let me just start. I didn't realize how big your platform was because I only did like 2 days worth of research on your show before I came on, and and I came on right before your app so you were still allowing like to shout out one
Right.
social media profile, and yeah, I had to mute my Instagram because it was nonstop dinging for at least a good month. Um,
Ooh. So with that being said, you didn't find a qualified woman?
I went on quite a few dates. I met a lot of amazing one. Excuse me. I met a lot of amazing women. Had a great time. I had one in particular that I was really into. We went on multiple different dates, but a few months ago we stopped pursuing each other.
Okay.
Um, so yeah,
So now you're available again.
I am available.
Let's do it. Okay. Jay, where you calling me from?
I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. How old are you?
I'm 34.
34. And what you do for a living?
I am a structural engineer, so I am responsible for designing buildings and making sure they don't fall down.
Okay, designing buildings and making sure they don't fall down. That's a good job. You have any kids?
I don't.
No kids. Never married?
Never married.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo, but don't ask me any questions about no horoscope zodiac. I don't know nothing about it.
That's fine. So we got Jay, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 34 Leo, engineer. And you said you were engineer, designer,
A structural engineer is fine.
structural engineer. Okay,
Yes.
structural engineer. No kids, never married. So I think this is you got all great qualities. What kind of woman you looking for, Jay?
Yeah, so if you remember last time, I had all my notes and stuff like that, and it still ain't changed. I still got the
Okay,
same stuff. So,
let's hear it again. Update us or
um,
refresh our memory.
yep. So I'm looking for someone who is just emotionally stable, mature, who's just ready to be in a relationship, ready to share the love, share the feelings. Um, I know you don't like this phrase, but someone who brings peace.
No. Well, listen, okay, let me ask you, because you're the type of guy that I feel as though would give peace. So you felt like you've been in dynamics when a woman wasn't returning that?
So yes, to answer your question, yes.
So give me an example how you were giving peace and what she was doing to mess up your peace.
Well, so I think part of it really boils down to like the type of person I am, how I was raised. I am on the introverted spectrum. I don't like small talk. If you start, I have a social battery. It will die, and it will die right on you, and you won't know it until you realize like, oh, he's not really saying much. He's just saying, oh yeah, okay, oh that's nice, oh that's so nice. So like, there's just I remember like last year I was dating somebody, and it was kind of that same thing. Like my battery's just low, and they're just and she's just talking and talking and talking, and I'm kind of giving that kind of energy. And I remember one day she called me and was like, um you're just dry as I don't know what. Like I mean, she's just going off. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why. Just straight up going off. And I had to I just had to, completely cut her off, because it that was one of the moments where, it was really just disturbing, my peace. And I do understand that there are things about me that may play a factor in that, into like that. So it's also on me to kind of recognize certain things that I may be doing in certain times. And if there's a need that you have in that moment, just communicate that.
Got you. Okay, fair enough. So bring in peace. I won't give you no pushback. Any other requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
um Um, no, that's really it. I guess maybe one more big thing is just a woman who, I don't think anybody ever knows their self 100%, but to have a good ground as far as who you are and what you are capable of doing, knowing your strengths and things like that, and bringing those into the relationship. I think that's I think a lot of times people really hold back themselves for really showing who their true potential in being a long-term partner. And so that's a big thing for me.
Okay. Should she look a certain way?
Um, I prefer melanin, anything with some melanin in it. I like slim, I like petite, I like some meat on them. I'm cool. Um,
Okay.
I like them short, I like them tall. I'm 6 feet tall, so whatever it is.
Oh,
So
you're 6 feet, no kids. Great job. Oh, they gonna eat you alive, Jay.
oh
Got to
goodness.
get you a bodyguard from these ladies. Should she make a certain amount of money?
No. I will say though that no matter what type of money you make, I believe you should be a financially responsible person. So have some knowledge on personal finance. Because listen, there are people out here who make $200,000 a year that got the same problems as someone making $20,000 a year, and a lot of it is really just on how you use and spend your money.
Right.
So I don't care about how much money you make, but just have some knowledge of personal finance, and really take care of yourself financially.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, because I'm like, there's like a desk behind here. I'm gonna turn this around and then try to face it the other way and stand up. So give me a second. Oh, let me turn on the light too. Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's
Now,
see, Jay.
let me bring it down a little bit.
Okay, Jay. Where you live again, Jay? Michigan?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Look, I don't normally play matchmaker. I just let you guys matchmake yourself. But have you seen Shay, Jay?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, have you seen Shay?
Shay's gorgeous. I'll put that out there.
And y'all both, I mean, she's a Lux girl.
Yeah, no, I did see her video. She's gorgeous for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
I can't remember where Shay lived, child, but okay, I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna stay focused. I don't normally do that. I try to stay neutral. I try to just let y'all meet, but I'm just saying, let's keep going, child.
I hear
Shay,
you, Kendra.
when was your last relationship?
um, it ended in May of last year.
May of last year. Okay. May of last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Oh, Shay's watching. She said she in Florida. Ain't nothing but plane ticket, girl. We'll continue. Um, 3 flaws you have to work on.
Um, so oh man. So my flaws just really come down to like a lot of things in regards to um like things from like an emotional and a social side of me. Like I said, I'm an introvert. So like, my battery will die and you may think there's a problem when it's really just I am just drained from talking and being around folks. Um it can definitely rub off the wrong way. But I will list that as a flaw. I'm still working on being, a more emotionally, what's the word? Um, Being able to just express like how I really feel, and being able to be more emotionally giving. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. Um, but I mean, I guess it's more so like, kind of how I grew up. I did not care about how I felt. I didn't care about anything. It was just about, being the best student and then being the best athlete when, growing up. Um, so I can turn off these emotions real quick and just not, give a damn about anything or whatnot. So,
So you consider that to be a flaw.
I would, because I think there's I do think there is a kind of this thing where I feel like women tend to want a man who is, is able to be a little bit emotional, a little bit, caring from that sense, but not overdo it. Not like,
Right.
crying about everything that happens. You know what I'm saying? But to be able to be expressive in that certain way. So
I love it. Okay. So now why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Jay?
I do feel like a lot of the things that I mentioned as far as what I'm looking for are things that I do bring. I it- Wait, let me go to my notes again. Sorry. I think I'm caring, I'm sweet. I'm a very respectful person. I'm going to be respectful to you, your family, your friends. Um, I'm easy to talk to. I'm willing to talk about anything or whatever, anything of that nature, whatever, whatever you want to talk about, I'm open to it. And then, I'm a guy who likes to get out here and have fun. I like to go out dancing and stuff like that. And then I'll sit on the couch and chill out, grill some food. I got a special mac and cheese that I cook, and we can have fun.
I love
Um,
it. I love it. Someone said,
and
I don't know, I gotta stay focused, but Brandy, I don't know if Shay said it or not, but Brandy said, Kendra, let him know. Shay said the feeling is mutual, so he can go get his woman. Woo, child. Listen, we in the members only group, so this is why y'all gotta be part of the members only group, because I'm putting Jay out in the world. We got a baddie in the group. So, ladies, I know y'all watching Jay, but you better come correct, because there's a baddie in this group too. So we'll see how God works. We'll see how God works. They kind of far. Maybe you a baddie in Michigan. All right. Jay, would you date a girl that has kids?
oh,
It's okay.
you
I mean,
No,
look,
it's I mean, okay, because here's the thing. I come from a single parent household, so I understand it. But like at the same time, if you were to ask my mom what she would prefer for me, she would be like, you find somebody with no kids. But but I mean, I think, if you have one kid is fine. It definitely is worth the conversation. Everybody has stories as far as, how certain situation or how your life plays out. So, I'm willing to hear that story out. I'll put it like that.
okay, you're willing to hear that story out. Okay, fair enough. All right, Jay, you You a great catch. Jay, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 34, a structural engineer. Leo, no kids, never married, 6 feet, wants a melanin woman. Um, doesn't really care how much money you make, but be financially responsible. And I mean, great skin. You representing us black people well. You're a great example of a great black man. So let's do it, Jay. You can give out whatever you want for the social because you're part of the members group. So what you want to do?
So one thing real quick, I just realized we didn't do deal breakers.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay.
I don't think
What's
we
the deal
did.
breaker?
Yeah.
Well, let's get it out there because the girls need to know what they cannot have to get to you.
Yeah. So no smokers. And I drink a little wine here and there, but nothing excessive. So no, no excessive drinking of that nature. Woman who is just the communication skills are not there. Certain traits like stonewalling conversations or expecting me to read your mind, things like that. The whole like, I should just know what you think as opposed to you telling me how you feel. That's kind of, there's a point where we can get to that, but initially, yeah, that's just not possible. And then I mean, that's really it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you did like your wants and your deal breakers. Yeah, because we talked about it. Oh, a woman that brings you peace.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's what it was. All right. So now, we ready now? You got it out there?
Yes.
How you want the woman to reach out to you?
So I am on your app.
Okay, let's bring the app.
It'll be Jay the Engineer, and it's not THE, it's THA. So I'll just spell it out. It's the letter J, THA, ENGINEER.
I don't see that. So JAY?
Nope, just the letter J.
Oh, that's why, because I put J. So J, the letter J. Okay.
Yes.
So it's the letter J, ladies. Ooh, don't tell me J over here modeling for the women. Well, we're gonna get through all these photos. He was modeling that first. He had the 9 look away. It was the 9 look away photo. So it's J. So spell it for the ladies again on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Spell it for them, J.
It's the letter J, THAENGINEER.
That's the one right there I was talking to. That was the look away. Let me see if I go back to that. That's the look away. He looking away.
I have done a little modeling, so yeah, that's.
So he's on the Kendra G Singles dating app, and it's JTH. So the letter J, not the word J, the letter J, THA Engineer, J the Engineer. Yep. All right, ladies. And if you want your man, you better hurry. Ooh, child, I got to pray. Ooh, don't break my app trying to get to J, child. Please, Lord Jesus.